Well, I noticed that they back nailed this entire piece of trough, and that's due to...
Well, if you look at the, I don't know if we can get down here. Now, Tony's referring to back nailing, and a lot of times we don't actually have too much of it right here, but back nailing is when a lot of times people will nail this in tight like this, even when the eaves troughs aren't bowed out quite this much, but a lot of times it's due to the shingles not overhanging enough or not having a proper drip edge in, or someone just thinks that you can support the eaves trough better by nailing the back. It doesn't really give too much support to the eaves trough because the front is still loose. So just nailing the back flange has a minimal benefit other than it just tightens it to the fascia. But our new eaves troughs, there's no need to back nail. And the good thing is this house does have a drip edge, which is nice to see. And also ice and water shield drip edge, and that gives a little lip of water, a little lip on the steel for the water to drip off and fall into the eaves trough properly. So we like to see that. It's a sign that they had a good job done when they did their roof. And these shingles can now, do their thing. They kind of curl down in the heat, but they'll never curl right into the fascia now. That steel, that drip edge in there, holds them out properly. Because if you don't do the drip edge, then a lot of times when they do the roof, they leave this big, ugly overhang of shingles that then folds way down in. It obstructs, the proper functioning of the eaves trough sometimes. So this is the proper way to do a roof edge. And no matter how old these shingles get, they're not going to curl down to the point where they let water go behind the eaves trough. So these are really some old, junky eaves troughs, but we're just trying to show you an example of what happens. And these ones are pulling away from the house, and that's why this is also pulling off the back. So a lot of this water would have been running behind and then also overflowing because the water's just not making it out to the downpipe. The downpipe's out at the front corner there. It's bone dry out there, and we got a couple inches of water. So once again, improper installation is the fault here.